Welcome to the Fourth Down Experience, the podcast devoted to special teams. Your host of the Fourth Down Experience, former pro free agent, 9-year professional kicking coach out of the Midwest, Coach Chris Hughesby. Alongside Coach Chris Hughesby is a former 2-time Arena Bowl champ, 9-year pro kicking coach, repping the South, Coach Brian Jackson.
Hey, what's up, everybody? We are starting a recruitment segment dating back to when we interviewed longtime special teams coach Travis Walch. We covered about 11 different topics throughout the whole interview, and we're breaking them up into listening segments. It came from episode 74 if you'd like to hear the whole thing, but we hope you enjoy these little 5-minute segments where we answer and discuss different topics in recruiting and college football. Enjoy.
You know, when you're looking specifically at the specialist position, what are some turnoffs when you see, like, on Twitter or social media or things of that sort? What are some turnoffs?
Well, I can tell you one turnoff right away, and I know that people are going to think I'm crazy. You know, I wouldn't mind seeing a kicker every once in a while, a place kicker, or throw on a clip where they actually missed a kick. You know, and I know that sounds crazy, but it's the same thing I've said to kids throughout the years. I'm watching a highlight film of a running back, and he's running down the field, and he gets tackled, and all of a sudden it just cuts off. Well, I'm assuming something good did not happen there, like maybe he fumbled the ball. So there's nothing wrong with making mistakes. You know, what we always preach and what I've always learned is, well, how are we going to respond to those mistakes? And I almost feel like, you know, case in point, I won't mention the business here, but I was telling my wife about this story the other day. I go into this place where I've eaten a lot, and it's usually it takes me 3 ladles to fill up a soup bowl. And all of a sudden it took 2. And I went up to the manager and I said, hey, could you tell me why the cups are smaller? Well, they're not smaller. And I said, well, I've been doing this a long time. They're definitely smaller. And it gets to the point where if you're going to try to hide something, it's worse. You know, it's all right to make mistakes. I don't mind seeing the fumble. I don't mind seeing the mistake. Hey, let's face it, you guys know it. You can strike the ball really, really well, and you could miss the kick for a lot of other factors that you really can't control. And, you know, the one thing I always try to acknowledge to the kickers is, let's all understand that, hey, we're going to need it. If the ball's being snapped and the ball's being held and we need protection and we need to kick that thing off the ground, there's a lot of things that we need to do really, really well. And sometimes, yes, it's going to affect the outcome of how you did your job. But, you know, putting blame on the blocking unit in front of you, putting blame on the holder, putting blame on the short snapper, those would be the things really that, or the conditions. Hey, we don't know a specialist. You know what? Conditions can be really, really tough on you, but they can also be tough on the quarterback and the center trying to snap the ball every time. So, you know, for the most part, turnoffs would be those type of things. Yeah. I want the guy that says, yeah, you know what? I made a mistake. I'm going to get better. I'm going to learn from it, and we're going to find a way to be better in the conditions next time. So really, those would be the big things from a specialist side of it, is pointing the finger at someone or something else if something isn't going right. And believe me, it happens a lot in recruiting. How did the year go? Well, coach didn't allow me to do this. Or, you know what, we never punted the ball. Or he didn't believe in field goals past 35 yards. Great. Well, how did you do on the field goals inside of 35 yards? Let's start there. So I guess those would be some of the things that stick out to me.
Thank you for listening to the Fourth Down Experience. Be sure to subscribe on iTunes. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Fourth Down Experience.